Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Oh, guys, it's a struggle over here. I don't know, man. It is windy and the internet has been giving me grief. So we are going to try really hard to get the zodiacs out. I'm going to group them in the elements because otherwise they'll never get up for this month. But what I'm going to do is ask Spirit about each grouping, whether it's earth, fire, water, air. And we're going to take a look at just a general reading. I know I usually separate them out in all 12 zodiacs, but I don't know about where you live, but we have had some really radical energy as far as weather lately. And yesterday was beautiful. It was Easter, and I took the day off, and I shouldn't have. I should have done my videos because everything was great, and the internet worked fine. Today is the day after Thanksgiving, and yeah, there's a big old storm brewing by the looks of it. It rained all morning, and the wind has been crazy. It even blew the pilot light out on my dad's trailer. So let's just see what we can get for you. Today I am doing the earth signs. I'm going to try to do all 12 signs, but I'm going to start with the earth signs, which is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And I'm just going to do a general reading. So let's get into this. If you're new to my channel, and I know a lot of you are, don't judge me by these few videos here because I've really been experiencing technical difficulties. Go look at some of my other stuff. I'm hoping this is going to be an awesome reading, right? And I'm hoping it'll get uploaded. But let's just take a look at what is going on for my Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorns for the rest of the month until the new moon, okay? Don't ask me when that is because I'm not sure, but I think it's around the 28th. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. All right, so what's going on, Spirit? Past, present, future energies. Then we're going to clarify these energies for my Virgo, Taurus, Capricorns. All right, clarify the past energy. All right, clarify the current energy. Clarify the current energies for my earth signs, please. I like this, guys. Okay, you know I'm a spiritual reader. Not everything, it's not 3D stuff. I'm not talking about whether your car is going to run or if you're going to get hired for President of the United States or voted for. I look at spiritual stuff, okay? Where are my earth signs in their life at this time? All right, so I like it. In the past here, we have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Cups, okay? So what I feel is that there was something that you were very passionate about, whether it was a relationship, a job, a situation. I'm going to call it a situationship because everybody out there has a different one, right? Some of you, this looks like romance. Others of you, this just looks like ordinary life because there's so much going on in the planet right now, right? There is an emotional reset. There is a physical reset. There's a spiritual reset going on. And this is definitely showing up in your reading. All right, I'm going to tell you what the cards are before I interpret them. The now energy is, this is balance, which is judgment. Yes, judgment. With the devil, temptation. Future energies are Five of Swords with the Tower, and then the Eight of Wands, which is accelerated motion. Okay, so if we are looking at this from let's say we're looking at this from your job, okay? You had a job that you were very passionate about, and maybe because of the coronavirus or because of changes that came about, you had to walk away from this, okay? If it's not a job, if it's a relationship, because I do believe that a lot of you, this is a relationship. It was somebody you really, really, really had a lot of passion for. They just lit you up, right? Look at your heart chakra. Just lit you up. And either you or this person had to withdraw, okay? Now we're all in lockdown, quarantined, and all of that stuff, okay? But this is emotional withdrawal. This isn't, I'm locked in my house, you're locked in your house. This is, I need emotional space. I need to pray. I need to meditate. I need to think about, is this what I really want? Is this really what's best for me? Okay? Emotion, energy, emotions. So there's definitely a withdrawal from either you or your person if it's a romantic read for you. All right, if this is about, and I know this because I've had a lot of people requesting readings about the whole coronavirus thing. So if this is about, when will my life get back to the things I'm passionate about? Okay? You're going to have to be on lockdown like everybody else. And emotionally, this is a beautiful time, guys. I'm telling you, timelines are secular. They're not linear. Okay? And everything's a vibration. So if you want to experience a higher vibrational outcome or experience, right? You're going to have to go within, and you're going to have to do some healing on childhood wounding. Where is your biggest fears, and when was the first time you felt those? Because it's a trigger. It's a trigger. All right. So everybody, if it's about the coronavirus, then it's about everybody needs to be calming themselves, praying, meditating, coming together in a unified consciousness, right? Unified consciousness where everybody is praying for each other. Okay? So that's the past energy, and we've been doing this for a while. So just to recap, if it's about a job or if it's about romance, whatever it is, it was something that you really, 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 really felt passionate about. Okay? Lit you up. And now it's on emotional standby. This is not a time for you to be chasing after anything. This is a time for you to go within yourself and to pray and to meditate and to find your answers on the inside. And sometimes you have to completely withdraw, whether that means you ghost people, you walk away, you cut off communication, because some of that's happening for you guys. I feel it, like it's somebody you care about just emotionally withdrew from you, and you're not sure why. Okay, this is past energy. But in the now energy, Spirit is saying that this is being balanced out, okay? Justice is karma. Karma is being balanced at this time. So if this is in a relationship for you, this is the time that you are supposed to go within and emotionally balance yourself and heal yourself from childhood wounding, parental issues. Some of you, it's karmic review from lineage, from ancestral patterning. Some of you, it's addictions. And addictions, honey, everybody has them. Everybody. And they all come in different sizes, shapes, and forms. Some people are addicted to criticizing people. Some people are addicted to exercise, and they're being shut out of the gyms. Drugs, sex, alcohol, neediness, codependence, anything that you are tempted to do in excess. Okay? So if, like I said, if you look at it from a romantic point of view, this is somebody that has the key to your heart. If you look real closely here, I hope you can see that. There's a keyhole over his heart. And here is the key. Okay, and he's like tempted. Should I take it? Should I leave it? Should I take it? Should I leave it? Okay? So if it's romantic, this is the Ace of Wands. This is somebody that lit you up and now has withdrawn, or you have, one or the other. Okay? But this is a major arcana. Spirit says this is being balanced out. Okay? Ooh. And what's being balanced is this devil energy. This is very low vibration. This is fear, codependence, anxiety, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? Whatever you're bound to is what's being balanced, what's being healed, what's being taken care of, okay? Future energies is this conflict and defeat, Five of Swords, okay? With the Tower card. And this one I really like it because it's disruption, okay? Everything's wonky. It's not a Tower card where everything is destroyed and comes crumbling down. No, this is about realigning ourselves, right? This guy's hands is crossed over his heart, so he's closed off. And behind him is all this light coming in, and this light is going to re-stabilize and balance. Oops, sorry. And balance this Tower. This is divine intervention that is coming in to clear out this Five of Swords energy, this conflict and defeat. Conflict and defeat, by the way, is sometimes a pity party. Okay? Poor, poor, pitiful me. I'm the victim. I never did anything but good. I never harmed a soul. And here I am. And you fill in the blanks, right? All right. Spirit's saying, no more of that shit. It's time to realign yourself. It's time to open up your heart chakra. It's time to get all them wobbly bits and pieces of you put all back together in a nice straight alignment. And if you've been struggling with this, and it looks like you have, Spirit is coming in with divine intervention to help this. So again, if this is relationship, Spirit is going to intercede somehow in your benefit to clear out this conflict and defeat mentality. When you get to the other side of this healing, it's going to free up the energy. And remember, I'm an energy reader. So the Eight of Wands for me is energy. This is my wish, okay? And look, it's like a falling star. Whew. Hitting the mark. Look at it's got it almost looks like looking down the sight of a gun, right? Your wish, your communication, your desire is on target, perfectly in alignment after this misalignment to hit its mark. Okay? So, whatever you had on your mind when you came to this table, this energy is going to be divinely guided. If you're willing to do the inner work, the energy is going to realign itself, and this is going to hit its mark. Whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, a job, the coronavirus, whatever your biggest concern at this time in your life is. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. There's another balance card, right? With the Strength card, which in this deck is called Power. This is inner strength. Whatever this is bringing you in alignment through inner strength and balance. And then look at all the aces showing up on the bottom of the deck, guys. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. Ace of Cups, love begins. And then the Four of Wands. So if you're a twin flame, and I know a lot of you are, because that's why you watch my channel, is because I channel the three waves of twins. So if this is a romance read for my twins, this is moving toward union after you go through the Tower moment. Everybody's on lockdown. This is a time not for you to be sitting at home worrying and fretting and wringing your hands on where you can go from here and what are you going to do and how can you control something that's out of your control. No, this is all about you releasing and letting go and letting God, right? I just used this euphemism with a girl I gave a reading to today. And I've used it with you guys before if you've been to my channel for a while. When the gardener or the farmer plants a seed, say they know that it takes, maybe you got to plant it in the fall so it'll come up in the spring, or maybe you plant it in the spring so it comes up in, mid-July or whatever. The person planting the seed usually knows and has faith that the seed is going to take root and it will prosper, right? It will become abundant. However, if you go out there every day with your little shovel and you dig up that seed just to see, is it sprouting roots? Is the magic happening? Is it growing? Is it becoming? Then what are you going to end up doing? You're going to end up pretty much killing the seed because it's not made for that. So as human beings, whether it's love, romance, twin flames, spiritual journey, my job, my life, my family, whatever your biggest concern right now, what Spirit is saying, is you're going to have to allow. You're going to have to allow. You're going to have to release the outcome. Stop trying to control everything. Because when you can realign yourself away from this mentality of it'll never happen, I'll never be okay, things will never get back to normal again, I'll never get the job, I'll never, right? Spirit comes in and just kind of, look at that light behind him. Just, we're just going to realign you, whether you like it or not. Because why? It's important. It's important to free up your energy. And the best way to get whatever's on your heart and mind to hit that spot right there, right in the crosshairs, is by using your inner strength and your inner power to pull all the pieces back together, to vibe high, to think about where you are, where you want to be, and how do I get there. Rebalance yourself, heal, do the inner healing. For some of you, this is about your throat chakra. It's about speaking your truth. Not everybody. Spirit just said to mention it because there's a few of you out there that give and give and give and give and give and chase and chase and chase and chase and chase, and then you don't speak your truth. You speak what you're hoping they want to hear, or they. I'm hearing they in my head. You're hoping that if you say what they want to hear, you will get the results that you want to get. And Spirit's saying that is old energy that never served you. So you're going to have to speak your truth, live your truth. You're going to have to move into your truth. And you're going to have to do it with power and grace and balance. Okay, you've got balance twice here. And when you do that, if you do that, I'm saying when, because when the tower comes in, that's divine intervention. It usually means it's going to happen whether you like it or not. Then you get new prosperity. Some of you, if this is about a job, everything's going to change, guys. You might work from home, you might, whatever. It's going to change. It may not look the same. But look at, when you bury that seed, like I said, and you stop digging it up or checking on it or trying to control the outcome, when you just nurture it and love it, look at all the abundance that comes from it, right? And then look, the Ace of Cups, this is like, boom, love begins, you know? I think as a spiritual reader that the Ace of Cups starts with you. You cannot get to the Two of Cups with an empty cup. You can't do it. Can't do it. All right, so you're going to have to love on yourself. You're going to have to fill your own needs. You're going to have to be there for you and your loved ones if you're holed up with other people, right? These new beginnings are just over the horizon. They are just coming in. They're going to hit the target if you have faith and trust and believe that once you've planted the seeds and done the work, it's going to come to fruition. And for those of you who this is romantic and maybe you are a twin flame, this is my 1111 card. It's the Four of Wands. So this is a happy outcome of union. This is my twin flame union card. For those of you who are not twin flames, this is a happy this is a new foundation. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I just got if you're worried about the world and the coronavirus, all of this is clearing out old energy that no longer serves the collective. And if you choose a higher timeline, a higher vibration, this is going to help you to rebuild with firmer foundations And it's going to be a great achievement once we will. Those who choose that timeline, that's exactly what's coming for you, is great achievements, great foundations, new foundations. Rainbows after the thunderstorms, guys. Rainbows after the thunderstorms. Okay, so take it as it resonates, guys. It's a beautiful reading, but you're going to have to do your inner work. You can't, when I say have faith and let go and let God, that doesn't mean don't do what you're supposed to do, right? It means do what you're supposed to do and let God take care of the rest, okay? So I want to get you just a couple of oracle cards. Advice for my earth signs, please, for the chop wood. Chop wood. Isn't it funny? It says chop wood, but it shows a broom. Think about the imagery here. This is clean up the debris. This is, you need to go within yourself. It's a 7 too, and 7s are a very spiritual number. About, for me at least as a reader, about abundance, right? You go to the casino, you want to hit 777, right? So 7s are for me, it's a very spiritual prosperity. It's luck. It's not something that you really earn. It's something that just, well, maybe it's earned. If it's karmic in nature, of course it's earned. You put good out. What goes around comes around. But what I'm hearing is with the 7 and chop wood, there isn't a piece of wood in here, right? Chop wood is do the work, If you live out in I just went and visited a friend's house yesterday for Easter. If you're watching, Lori, I love you. And I watched those guys work all day long. My son helped them. They chopped wood. They carried it to the fire. They painted. They cleaned up. And they live on this beautiful piece of property. And there's a lot of work to do, right? So if you want this to hit its mark, you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to chop the wood. You're going to have to carry the wood. You're going to have to, stack the wood. You're going to have to sweep the floors, clean out the closets. My nose is itching. When my nose itches, that means I'm on target. Okay? Under that is deep knowing. Deep knowing. You already know. Trust your intuition. Go within and trust your intuition because you already know. All right, so one more here. Well, actually 2 more. I'm going to do a romance angel card for those of you who are my twins. You can't make this shit up, guys. Time out. Okay? Time out. Everybody's in timeout. Everybody. The whole world. Because it's healing and we need it. Right? We have relationship change. If you do the work, this relationship that isn't so far fulfilling, making you feel conflict and defeat, you're going to come out the other side and it's going to change. Okay? It's 11, guys. 11, that's my twin flame number. Okay, clarion call is the 1111. Then we have a 5, self-discipline. Okay, 5s are about change. You got change all over this. Bottom of the deck was that throat chakra, which is also a 5. Conflict and defeat, which is a 5. And this is a 5. Okay, this is the self-discipline, which, by the way, is also this. And sometimes it's learning how to overcome this temptation or codependency or addictions or whatever, right? Through power, strength, self-mastery, and self-discipline. Okay. Romance angel card for my twins or for anybody that came to this reading for a romance read. For Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. Messages of love for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, woo, 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 woo. All right. So look at this. We've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Hold the faith, guys. Then we've got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You've got to remember, in anything you desire, I don't care what it is, whether it's relationship, job, doesn't matter. Maybe it's a motorcycle, right? Whatever you desire, you have to manifest it. You have to. You got to dream about what it'll look like. What color will it be? I mean, my son wants a four-wheeler. He bought the helmet and the boots before he even... I mean, there's no four-wheeler on the distant horizon yet, but I'm sure he'll manifest it because he bought the helmet. He bought the boots. He's dreaming, and he's going to make it come true. So that's manifestation. And when you want to manifest something, you have to clearly tell the universe exactly what you want. And then you've got to put desire behind it, visualization, and faith, guys. Faith moves mountains, remember? Then we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And then healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And it's not always parents. A lot of times it is. But not always, okay? But there's healing that needs to happen in the situation. If you're a twin flame, I know it's parents and grandparents and grandparents, grandparents and parents and parents, because it's ancestral, and the twins have to clear the ancestral lines of all the old karma so that it's a karmic review, right? That's why the twins are coming into union. That's why the three waves are here, because the karma's been going, and we hit a reset, and it's time. Everything's changing, guys. The world is changing. You're changing. The way we do things is changing. Our money's changing. Our jobs are changing. Our spirituality is changing. You get to choose. Do you want to be on the high end of that, or do you want to be on the low end of that? The low end of that is the fear, guys. If you fall into fear and you feed that by watching the news day in and day out, and the first thing you do when your feet hit the floor is you start worrying about, will I get sick today? Will I lose a loved one today? You know, will my DM come back? Does he love me? Is he screwing around on me? What's he doing during this? All of those very, very low. Oh, there's aliens. Yeah, there is. There's timelines, right? And all of them exist at the same time. There are bad people in this world. There are bad aliens. There are malevolent, benevolent. There's all kinds of shit going on. But which timeline do you want? Be very clear. Clearly decide. It's time to choose. Where do you want to end up when this is all over with, right? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We are powerful creators. Do you want to be a powerful, unconscious, asleep, fearful creator, or do you want to be a powerful, conscious creator that makes your choices from clear thinking, clear knowledge, clear energy? Okay? This is a huge opportunity, guys. I love you, and I will do another reading for you on the new moon. Okay? Say a prayer, this gets put up. Bye-bye. Namaste.